just give that just maybe 30 seconds to get up and running. And Freeman, after that, you are you're ready to begin.
All right. This meeting of the Mahwah Board of Education is open to members of the public to be physically present. Members of the public that attend will be asked to follow the same procedures as all other visitors to our schools. Those procedures can be found on the agenda page of our website. Additionally, the board meeting will be live streamed for viewing purposes only. Anyone wishing to view the meeting may do so via Zoom. The webinar ID for this meeting is 850-5542-1428, and the required password is 094181. All right. And roll call, please, Mr. Baker.
Mr. De Silva, Mr. Denise,
Here.
Mr. Gallo,
Here.
Mr. Hughes, Mr. Kizmarski, Dr. Park,
Here.
Ms. Cohen,
Here.
Ms. Davenero,
Here.
and Dr. Morthy.
Here. Adequate notice of agenda of this meeting has been provided to the Ridgewood News and the Record, specifying that the Mahwah Board of Education will meet on July 12th, 2023 at 9 a.m. in the Administrative Offices, 60 Ridge Road, Mahwah, New Jersey. A copy was filed with the Township Clerk. Dr. Park, would you lead us in the salute, please? Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Okay. We're going to move on to agenda questions. Please limit your questions at this time to resolutions under new business on this agenda. As a matter of fairness, you are asked to limit your questions to no more than one and your remarks to no longer than 3 minutes. If you're here representing a group, please identify yourself, the group, and your position in the group. If you're here as an individual, please state your name and address. This section of public participation will be limited to 15 minutes. Please specify the resolution you are referring to in your question. All right, I need a motion to open to the public. Mr. Gallo, second by Ms. Cone. Seeing no one come forward, a motion to close the meeting to the public. Mr. Gallo and Ms. Cone.
Dr. Morthy, before we move on to board member remarks, in preparing the agenda, in error, I took off Dr. Fair's report. This personnel meeting, so he does have a couple items to report on at this time.
Sure.
We do that prior to board member remarks.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, and
No.
this morning, Dr. Fair, you have a report for us.
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
So, agenda items 11A, B, and C. We have 3 last-minute retirements that have just been announced. The first is Miss Stacy Barron, who is retiring as a special education teacher at Joyce Kilmer School. Stacy started as a paraprofessional at Joyce Kilmer School in the resource room setting before she then transitioned into the role of special education teacher, still at Joyce Kilmer School for the last 21 years. In this role, Ms. Barron has worked with a range of students and assisting them to achieve their IEP goals. Making this decision to retire certainly was not easy for Stacy, but she looks forward to spending time with her family in the years to come, and she wanted me to thank the board for all of their support throughout her career. So we wish Stacy the best. Our second retirement is a paraprofessional over at Lenape Meadows. Miss Mary Fisher also is a Mahwah resident. She's been a paraprofessional at Lenape Meadows for the past 11 years. In her time there, she has served on our Paraprofessional Advisory Council, providing assistance and serving as a representative for the building during that time. Mary has been known, if you know Mary, she is a team player. She's flexible in her role as paraprofessional in the building, supporting students as needed, and provides a helping hand whenever the building would ask. So we wish Mary the very best in her retirement as well. And lastly, we have Mr. John Collins, who works on our maintenance team and has been on our maintenance team here in the district for the past 25 years. In his capacity, John would fix furniture, assist with painting, help with our HVAC systems, tend to our grounds, and complete work orders as they were assigned throughout the school year and over the summer. In his retirement, John looks forward to relaxing and spending time with his family. So we just wanted to wish these 3 retirees the best in the years to come. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Fair. Any board member remarks at this time? All right, we're going to move on to new business personnel. Let's take 11 ABC for our retirements first. Can I have a motion, please? Mr. Gallo, second by Mr. Denise. Mr. Blaker, if you would. 11 ABC.
Mr. Denise?
Yes.
Mr. Gallo?
Yes.
Dr. Park?
Yes.
Ms. Saccone?
Yes.
Ms. Davenero?
Yes.
And Dr. Morphy.
Yes, and congratulations and best wishes to our retirees. And now we will take 11D to HH. Need a motion? Dr. Park, second by Mr. Denise. All right, Mr. Laker?
Mr. Denise?
Yes.
Mr. Gallo?
Yes.
Dr. Park?
Yes.
Ms. Saccone?
Yes.
Ms. Davenero?
Yes.
And Dr. Morphy.
Yes. All right, public questions or comment. Public participation at board meetings is in accordance with bylaw 0167. At this time, members of the public may ask questions or make a comment on educational issues or school matters of community interest. As a matter of fairness, you are asked to limit your questions to no more than 1 and your remarks to no longer than 3 minutes. If you are here representing a group, please identify yourself, the group, and your position in the group. If you're here as an individual, please give us your name and address. All right, I need a motion to open to the public. Ms. Saccone, second by Dr. Park. Okay, we are open to the public. Seeing no one come forward at this time, motion to close the meeting to the public. Mr. Gallo, second by Ms. Saccone. All right, I don't think we require an executive session. So we will have a motion to adjourn. Yes, not yet.
For members of the board, I just need to make one correction to the agenda, so on one of the items. For items K and L, the dates were carried over from last year. They should have been updated. So where both says from the term July 1, 2022 to June 30th, 2023, for both K and L, it should be July 1, 2023 through June 30th, 2024. So just want to read that correction into the record for the meeting on those 2 items. Items 11K and L, July 1, 2023 to June 30, 2024. Sorry about that oversight.
It's okay, you don't need another vote on those items yet. All right, so motion to adjourn. Did I already have that? I'm not sure. So Mr. Gallo and Mr. Denise. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.